What do Dolly Parton, Kaylee Cuoco, and Kylie Jenner really have in common? Not just fame, not just fortune, but a beauty secret that 98% of women say made them feel sexier than ever. And 92% say skyrocketed their confidence. You've probably guessed it, but there's one twist most people don't know. It's breast augmentation, and it's been around since the 1960s. But today, it's more popular than ever, especially among celebrities who aren't shy about it. Dolly Parton! She's reportedly spent over $1 million on her signature look. And while you don't need to drop $1 million, breast augmentation today ranges from $5,000 to $20,000. And the impact? For many women, it's priceless. The Kardashians and Jenners, they practically wear breast augmentation like a badge of honor. But it's not just a Hollywood thing. This procedure is for any woman, whether you're bouncing back after pregnancy, reshaping after weight loss, or just ready to feel more confident in your own skin. This isn't about fame. It's about you stepping into your power. But before you book that consultation, let's break down what breast augmentation really is, the different options, the potential risks, and yes, some real talk about recovery, pain, and long-term results. Because behind every jaw-dropping transformation, there's a lot more than just implants. Types of breast augmentation, fat transfer. So as you can see, there are two major types of breast augmentation, and I'll talk about the two. However, the most popular one between the two is breast augmentation using implants. But before I get to that, let's talk about breast augmentation by fat transfer. This process is more natural, but you will still do surgery, and you will be under general anesthesia, although you can still go home the same day the procedure is performed. Kaylee Cuoco would do this procedure and still be in time to shoot an episode of The Big Bang Theory. That's how easy it is. No drama, no stress, straight perks. During the surgery, your surgeon will perform liposuction to take fat cells from one part of your body, like your belly, the sides, lower back of your abdomen, back, and thighs. Then the surgeon will run the fat through a centrifuge device to remove any impurities, then inject it into your breasts. After the surgery is done, your surgeon will bind your breast with an elastic bandage and get you in a surgical bra to help the fat cells settle in their new home. The process is as simple as it looks, but the recovery can be quite stressful, and you'll have to sleep in a certain way, like on your back. During this period, and this is just the beginning, there'll be pain, bruising, swelling, and discomfort in your breasts and the liposuctioned areas for around 3 weeks, but you'll get pain relievers and antibiotics to help with this. Still, there will be swelling for about 6 months, and also the fat cells take the same period to adapt to being in your boobs. Sounds like a lot. Maybe. But compared to a lifetime of results, it's worth every second. Or what do you think? Also, the process is FDA approved, so it's pretty safe. However, there's a catch. This procedure doesn't make your boobs look firm. If you are going for that kind of Sofia Vergara's level of perkiness, you will need a breast lift to get firm-looking breasts. While the results are also permanent, it could take multiple fat transfer procedures to achieve the results you want. Also, not everyone can do this procedure. If you have little body fat, this process isn't for you, and you will have to explore implants. If you think it's not fair, you may be right, but fat transfer, as the name suggests, requires fat. During the liposuction stage of the procedure, your surgeon would take more fat cells than needed to transfer to your breasts. Some fat would be lost during the centrifuge stage and the others after the transfer. So, if you don't have enough fat in your body for the surgeon to use, there is no way to perform this procedure. And if you do have enough fat, you aren't completely off the hook too, especially if size matters to you. While the procedure gives you results that you can rock for years, it only slightly increases the size of your boobs. So if you are looking for that Salma Hayek level of boobs or that Sydney Sweeney heftiness, breast implants are your answer. Types of breast augmentation. Breast implants. According to the FDA, there are 2 types of implants available. All the other kinds of implants are just derivatives of these two, and they are silicone-filled breast implants and saline breast implants. No, they aren't the same thing. Silicone implants are made with a silicone outer shell filled with a thick, gel-like substance that copies the feel of natural breast tissue. These implants come in various sizes and shapes, and you can choose between smooth or textured surfaces depending on your desired look and feel. However, the FDA has placed an age limit on those who can use this implant. Only women aged 22 and above, and anything lower than 22 can open you up to some serious legal consequences. So what happens if you need an implant but aren't 22 years old yet? Does that mean you'll wait? No, the other kind of implant, the saline implant, has a much lower approved age. If you are 18, you can do it, and that's not the only advantage of this implant. This implant has a consistent shape and firm feel, but it doesn't give that same natural feeling that the silicone gel has. However, what it lacks in that department It has in safety. Saline breast implants are filled with sterile salt water, and when there is a leak in the implant shell, the implant collapses and the saline is harmlessly absorbed and naturally flushed out by your body without lingering effects. There are other risks associated with implants, but before we get to that, let me tell you how the implants go into your boobs. First things first, you will go to sleep under the effect of general anesthesia. After you sleep off, the doctor will make an incision under your boobs, the edge of your areola, or around your armpit. It depends on your choice before the surgery. If your surgeon doesn't ask you where you want your incision to be, run. When your surgeon makes the incision, the implant goes in under your breast tissue or in front of your muscle or behind your breast muscle, depending on the size of boobs you want and the type of implant you've chosen. After the insertion is done, the surgeon closes up the incision, covers your breast with a gauze bandage, and just like that, your transformation begins. However, you won't be sent home just yet. Your surgeon will put you under observation for an hour, and when they see that you are good, they'll have the talk with you. Don't be worried. It's nothing scary. They just want to give you aftercare instructions to aid your recovery, like sleeping on your back, and avoiding certain physical activities like working out and heavy lifting for a few weeks. Your surgeon would also set up follow-up appointments and give you medication for the pain and discomfort, which could last for a few weeks. It can be a hassle, but you do get about 10 to 15 years of really good-looking boobs before you get a replacement. I know unlike fat transfer implants aren't for a lifetime, but they do give you the size of your choice. Pretty great trade if you ask me, or what do you think? However, there are some common risks and complications around this procedure no one likes to talk about. And no, it's not rupture. Those are pretty rare, but when it happens, you'll have to go for surgery again. The most common complication is the formation of scar tissues, also known as capsular contracture, which happens when scar tissue forms around the implant, making the breast hard and sometimes painful. Then there's the breast implant illness some women say they have. These women claim that their implant surgery gave them fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, and even depression. There's no official diagnosis for breast implant illness, but thousands of women who have had their implants removed claim to feel better afterward. Could this really be a thing, or is the implant illness just in their minds? Conclusion. At the end of the day, it's your body, your decision. Breast augmentation isn't just about vanity, it's about feeling powerful, confident, and being the best version of yourself. For some, it's life-changing. For others, it's just not the right fit, and that's okay. Just make sure whatever choice you make, it's for you and no one else. So, would you ever try breast augmentation? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with someone who's been curious, and let them join in the conversation. Don't forget to subscribe for more beauty, health, and celebrity secrets.